The term transformation gets used a lot these days, but there's no doubt at all that the telecoms operator community is undergoing seismic change right now as operators seek to embrace cloud-oriented processes and platforms to ensure they can deliver what their customers need. Well, to find out more about these developments, I'm talking today with Andreas Zartmann, the CEO at DigitalRoute. So, Andreas, thanks very much for joining us. What does the term telco cloud transformation mean to the team at DigitalRoute?
So essentially, this is all about the efficiency gains available for telecoms and the reduction of cost associated with the introduction of new technology. So typically, telecoms are challenged by a couple of things, right? Running giant IT departments, really with deep knowledge around legacy systems and integrations, on-premise systems, if you like, right? And these systems many times are directly connected to people, individuals who implement in them and have been running them for many, many years. And in relative terms, this means limited knowledge of cloud-based systems within the organization, meaning there is a natural need for, if you like, a really sophisticated people play to have the right people in the right parts of the organization, retrain to retain or refresh, if you like, which of course is a very sensitive decision to be taken.
So there's the people factor, but are there any other factors that telcos need to consider when deciding on their cloud adoption strategies?
Well, I believe we also need to take into consideration the broader sustainability discussion that is ongoing, right? The shift for telcos moving to cloud-based system has this broader implication as well. There is a great push for sustainability practices in general, and shifting hundreds of applications to a more eco-efficient cloud environment can absolutely help drive a lot of positive outcomes in this area. I mean, take an example of a large tier one telecom operator today. They are running hundreds of servers for just one application, and clearly they see this move to cloud as a huge opportunity for improvement in this area.
Yeah, that is a massive consideration for telcos at the moment. Now, you mentioned before that limited knowledge within the operators being an issue. Can you elaborate on that? What is the big challenge there?
So coming back to this area, I think a good example is industry innovators like Rakuten as a great example. They recently employ a large percentage of younger generation of employees. They are cloud natives, right? Cloud native young people, and they are completely unrestrained by legacy systems and the whole concept of on-prem. So they're running ahead of what we call the industry pioneers, maybe, such as Deutsche Telecom and the Vodafones and BTs of the world, which I believe very often face a different challenge due to the longer term industry employees who are focused on more maintaining the known systems that they have been part of deploying and cater for over many, many years. And this becomes kind of an obstacle in the transition to cloud. Now, vendors have a lot of knowledge to share. So I believe a joint path in this transformation can be taken and have to be taken as well. So in my view here, it's important that the industry start to move, that the industry move these obstacles and start to move at higher speed, stop holding back, being overcautious and really unwilling to transform.
Now, that would require quite a mindset change for many of the operators. So how can the industry address this challenge?
So vendors, of course, can't solve for the internal people issue at the telecom operators organizations, but really have to take into consideration this challenge in their design and packaging of different deployment methods of their products. I mean, usability, as a good example, plays critical role in helping drive the transformation and also building confidence in CI, CD, and lifecycle management to ensure that businesses stay on top of the maintenance and operational requirements that they might have.
So the concept of the telco cloud has been around for a while already. Do you think that telcos have a clear idea now about their strategic vision for the cloud?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in general, I think telecoms have a clear vision and a clear strategy of where they want to go. I mean, an industry with tons of innovation of new services, and usually, I would say many vendors are lagging behind these giants driving at the forefront. Now, today, I think we see a different picture. We find ourselves with a lot of available products. Vendor come with a lot of new innovation and a lot of new products, and really waiting for the telecom operators and the whole industry to take decisions to adopt and drive forward. I just give you an example. Recently, we just started a project. It was sold 2 years ago. At the core, at the heart of a telecom operator, one of our big customers' vision to adopt to cloud, and it took them 2 years to put in place the whole project and just start the implementation. And I believe that's a too slow journey in today's environment and rapid movement of new technologies.
Yes, those timeframes really need to get squeezed down a lot more. Now, software as a service is a hot topic for DigitalRoute, but how ready are operators to buy and offer software?
Interesting topic, SaaS in general, right? And specifically in this industry, we often hear claims and have quite intense debate about the adoption of the SaaS business model specifically. Traditionally, OSS and BSS software has been acquired or bought in a perpetual license model, based on CapEx and a CapEx budget. But this whole shift to cloud comes with software as a service business models as well. Classic subscription, which is OpEx based, right? And just a good example is many telecom operators around the globe is adopting to Salesforce, right? Everybody knows Salesforce. So I often use that as a key question in a dialogue when there is hesitant of acquiring new software subscription based. Everybody is using Salesforce, right? But that's happening in a different department. So I believe here is a key and a fundamental change that needs to happen as well, to give the people who runs the operations the means that they need to adopt to the cloud and the new business models, which is subscription based. And to do so, of course, budget structures and buying processes need to change from a CapEx-based model to an OpEx-based model to help these people to deliver on the ask for higher efficiency and a lower cost base.
So what would you like to see happening that can help to accelerate this shift towards more telco cloud platform processes and adoptions?
I believe that one of the key areas for improvement here is that we start to work much closer together, the customers, the telecom operators in this case, and the vendor landscape, to make the transformation work faster. Today we see all sorts of new players coming into the space. Hyperscalers is maybe the best example, taking a big share of the cake, especially in the B2B business and edge applications. So there is a huge risk here that more and more the application providers having the actual relationship with the customer and owning the whole experience And that would be a disaster for the telecom operators, who sits on a fantastic position and really have a immense power in reaching the end customer today. Embracing the cloud can help to speed up the time to market for new services and helping the telecom operators to build and capitalize on that fantastic platform play that they have in front of them. But they need to embrace to the new technology to make this happen faster. Otherwise, we all risk to lose to other vendors in the game.
Yes, there's a great deal of potential there to be grabbed for sure. Now, DigitalRoute has been working with telcos for more than 20 years in data integration and billing mediation. But what is the company doing to remain relevant to those customers and to attract new ones?
That's a great question. I would say a couple of things. So first of all, today we provide all our customers, both in telecoms and across enterprise verticals, with a stepwise approach to deploy new cloud-based services. And I also believe with the change to everything as a service, the power of usage data for subscription-based business models is just growing stronger. And we provide the core capabilities really to support each of our customers' journey to the cloud and a real SaaS adoption. So the technology is there. There's nothing to wait for. We are effectively waiting today for the industry to take the decisions to move forward rapidly.
Okay, well, Andreas, I'm sure that's going to happen. You know, you have a great brand out there in the market. It's great to hear what you're doing and your thoughts on what's happening in the industry right now. So great to talk to you today. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.